Good day everyone, I'm Ervi Dumape, and today I will discuss the different body types and different exercises you can do depending on your weight. Let us discuss first the different body types. The first one to be on the list is slim body type. Slim body type is also called underweight. According to BMI chart, you are underweight if you are below 18.5. The second one is the normal type, which is healthy. Its weight range is around 18.5 to 24.9. The last one is the fat body type. If your weight is above 25, you should probably burn your calories and fats. But being slim and healthy doesn't mean you don't need to do an exercise. You still have to do in order to maintain your body. And I will also discuss about the proper diet in order to achieve the main goal for your body. If you're slim or underweight, this is the proper diet I know in order for you to gain weight. Eat at least 5 portions of variety of fruit and vegetables every day. Basing meals on potatoes, bread, rice, pasta, or other starchy carbohydrates. You should have some dairy or dairy alternatives such as soya drinks and yogurts. And you should eat some beans, pulses, fish, eggs, meat, and other protein. Also, you should have heavy food items that are more in calories. Frequent consumptions of food items which are rich in nutrients. It could be snacks, shakes, or juices, or proper meals. Adding extra ingredients that are high in calories to regular diet. For example, including eggs and bananas in morning breakfast can help in increasing the weight. Consume protein supplements along with adequate amount of vegetables and fruits. Eating calorie-dense food and maintaining a balanced diet will help in gaining the weight. However, the diet shouldn't be started drastically and instead should be implemented gradually so that the body is accustomed with it. And if you're overweight, here's some tips you should learn. You should do a low-fat diet. A low-fat diet, as the name implies, is a dietary pattern that limits the fat intake at about 1/3 of the total daily calories consumed. It consists of little fat, particularly saturated fats and cholesterol, which lead to increased blood cholesterol levels and heart attack. This type of diet plan to reduce obesity focuses on foods that contain whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. It is directed towards weight loss and treatment of certain diseases by offering 20 to 30% of total daily calories from fat, plenty of vegetables and proteins. In a typical low-fat diet, supply the body with energy but very little fats. However, fat should be eliminated entirely as some dietary fat is needed for good health, supplying energy and fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Studies have revealed that the right kinds of fat can actually help in losing weight. Hence, the prime focus of healthy diet plan for obesity is on limiting the unhealthy fats, consumption of right amounts of fats. Low-fat diets have been promoted for the prevention of heart disease. Lowering fat intake from 35 to 40% of total calories to 15 to 20% of total calories has been shown to decrease total and LDL cholesterol by 10 to 20%. However, most of this decrease is due to reduction in saturated fat intake. In this case, you should choose minimally processed whole foods and you should consume whole grains, vegetables, whole fruits, nuts, seeds, beans, and other helpful sources of protein such as fish and poultry. Also the plant oils like olive and other vegetable oils. Drink water or other beverages that are naturally calorie-free. If you're healthy and not having trouble with being underweight and overweight, you should maintain the diet like eating fruit, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains, and at least 400 grams of fruit and vegetable per day, excluding potatoes, sweet potatoes, cassava, and other starchy roots. If you're going on a diet, you should maintain your diet plan and also give yourself a discipline for you to meet your goal. Now that you know the diet plan depending on your weight, you should learn the exercises depending on your weight. And here are the examples. And of course, you should do a warm-up exercise first before doing the such exercise I'm going to give you.
For slim body types, pull-ups. Next is squats.
Bend your knees. Get as close to 90 degrees as you can, looking straight ahead. And from here, push back up to the starting position. This is going to be great for strengthening your thighs or your quadriceps, as well as your butt or your glutes. And it's also going to be great to work on your posture. That's how to
Walking lunges.
Wall sit.
Wall sit.
Stand in front of a wall with your feet hip to shoulder width apart. Sit into a squat position with your thighs parallel to the floor, knees bent at a 90-degree angle, and your hips.
Jumping jacks. Bench dips.
Up next is for fat body types. Cycling.
One leg extends. If you need to modify, you're going to lay your hands down by your sides. You're just shifting from one leg to the other as you go like you're on a bicycle. Reach through the tips of your toes, lengthen the core. Level 2 is going to go shoulder towards knee. Elbows are out nice and wide. I want you to really focus on rotating. These are into your obliques. These are the working muscles, internal, external oblique. So you went shoulder crossing over to the kneecap and switch. The higher the feet, the easier. The lower the legs, the more challenging. So the more parallel you become to the floor, the harder it's going to become. Things to avoid. You don't want to lace your fingertips, putting pressure on the neck. Open them out nice and wide. Exhale as you switch and inhale.
Crunches.
So you're always taking one full breath on each rotation. Keep the elbows out nice and wide. We want to avoid choking the neck. You're going shoulder to knee as you rotate. Really focus on lifting into those shoulders, coming up as high as you comfortably can. The higher you lift, the deeper the contraction. Exhale and inhale. And that is how you perform the bicycle.
That requires no equipment and can
Jog
be
in place.
completed in any small space. To get started, while standing, mimic the movements that you would make if you were jogging outside, but stay in one place. Bend your knees and quickly raise one foot off the ground, then land on the opposite foot as you pump your arms. Continue alternating feet for the desired amount.
The burpee.